In today's video, I'm going to do another tutorial for a resource, a calendar page that you can create to keep track of different things going on in your classroom or with your children at home. Let's get started. So here we are in PowerPoint, and I'm going to start with a new slide, a new blank slide. And we're going to go right over to Insert and create a table to make our calendar. So we want to have 7 columns going across for the 7 days of the week. And then we want 6 rows, 5 of the rows for 5 weeks. And then we want an extra row for our labels, our days of the week. So we're going to let that pop up, and then we're going to change the layout to a blank table. So right now I'm in the table design under the ribbon, and we're going to click on this arrow to change it to a basic blank table. Let's move that up, and then I'm going to go over to layout and extend the length and the width of the table. And then make the adjustments on the page to center it. Now it's centered. I'm going to bring this down just a little because I want to leave space for my month at the top. And I'm going to select all of the table so I can change the font to what I want it to be for inside the table. So I'm going to go back home and then change my font to Century Gothic. You can change it to whatever one you want. And then here I'm going to change where the paragraph aligns. So I want it to be centered and in the middle. And then I'm going to fill in with the days of the week. As you can see with Wednesday and Thursday, the letters run over into the next line. So we are going to adjust, well, I am going to adjust the size. So I'm going to select all of them and decrease the size so that the Wednesday fits with all of the words and they're all the same now. So let's zoom in just a little. Now I'm going to minimize the size of this top row because I only need a little space for my days of the week labels. All right, so that looks like it's a good amount. So let's zoom back out. And now we have this extra space at the bottom. So I'm going to extend the table at the bottom, and then the entire table should stretch out more. So now I'm going to move that down. I have a little bit more space to take up, so I'm going to go back up to layout and go to where my dimensions are for the length and increase it just a little more. All right, that looks great. So now we're going to add in our month label at the top. So I'm going to go over to Insert and go to Shapes and go down to the section that says Stars and Banners and just choose any banner that I like to go at the top. So choose the one that you like. I'm going to choose this one and just extend it out and then move it to fit on my page. All right, that looks great. So let's zoom in so we can edit that. So right now, as it's a shape, so a shape comes in this color. I want my shape fill to be white. You can make it whatever color you want. And then I want my lines to be like a red. Since we're gonna do August for back to school, have that red theme. You can do it however you want with whatever color you want and what font you want. Now, because this is a separate shape outside of the table, it didn't copy over the font that I wanted, that I have for the table. So I'm gonna go over to Home and change the font. It can match what's in your table, or you can make it something different. I'm gonna make this bold, and then I need to change the color. I'm gonna make it this blue, and then I'm gonna go ahead and type in my month and the year, and then select it to make it larger, make the size larger. So that looks great. Let's decrease or zoom out again so we can see it all. Now I like that pop of color at the top, so I'm going to change the color in the table. But before I do, if you find this video helpful so far, please give it a thumbs up because it helps out my channel so much. So what we're going to do now is select the table. I'm going to select the entire table and then go over to table design in your ribbon. Go to pen color and then choose the color you want. I want it to match the text for the month. And then I'm going to go to borders and select all borders. And that makes the entire table the same color, or the color that I choose. Now I want my days of the week, and I'm going to insert the numbers as well. I want those to match my banner. So I'm going to go back to home and then go to text and make it that same red. So the last thing we need to do is insert our numbers. And with August of 2021, the 1st is on a Sunday, so it's going to start here. I'm going to go in and fill in the numbers. And again, you can make these whatever colors that you want. Okay, so there we have our calendar page. Simple, very simple and easy to do. And to continue on with the other months in the year, you're just going to go over to your thumbnail, right click it, and duplicate the slide and change your month. So we're going to change this to September. And then you would need to, let's extend this just a little bit. There we go. You would need to change your days. Make sure you change your days. September 2021, the 1st is on a Wednesday. So you would go and fill that in, and then you can adjust the color to the color scheme you want. Do all of your months the same color theme, or you can do a separate theme for each month based on your choice. All right, so that is how you create your very own calendar pages using PowerPoint. I will see you in the next video tutorial. Bye.